Hello everybody, Iain Robson here. Welcome back to FS19 Ravenport. Apparently my controls are on a controller or something like that. That's odd. Anyways, today we are on Ravenport, like I guys mentioned just then, and we're going to go ahead and pick up a new trailer here. Let's go ahead and just pause this. I don't need to see that in the background. And this is like this, and it's like this, and we're good. Alright, so let's go ahead and pick up another trailer. So I've been looking at some trailers here. I'm not sure. I would love to have the Wilson trailer, this guy right here, but I suspect that if we take a look at all like our drop-off points here, like the Railway East here, or West I should say, you notice they're all raised points. So like the belly dump trailers, I feel like they don't work so well on something like this. So I think I'm gonna go for the other trailer design there. So the one I'm speaking of is this guy right here, the Crampe. Just because it's a rear dump, because I think the belly dump on these ones, I don't know if this one is a rear dump or belly dump. It might be a rear dump actually. I don't know. I don't know if that's a rear dump or not. Let's take a look here real quick. Oh, it's belly dump. Okay, never mind. We will stick with our original intention of going with this guy right here. And like I said, the main reason is because just the drop-off locations aren't so favorable to these because they're all like raised ones. If it was lowered into the ground, I'd have no problem using it. But I'm gonna go ahead for this guy right here. We're gonna go with the Michelin tires, wheel setup, wide tires. Just standard tires are fine. Good. Let's purchase that. Too bad we can't change the color. So we'll go ahead and put the walking floor on it. So that's the nice thing about that. Good. Let's go ahead and pick that up with our truck down here. I picked up a truck also, the Warrior, tier 1 of the trucks I suppose, so that I don't have to worry about, or that so I can just use that to zip around. It's not too bad. I'd rather see some chrome, but functionality first, I guess. So that's what I'm going to work with. There we go. Because if we don't work with functionality, it's going to make our lives a bit annoying here. All right, let's go ahead and head left here, and we'll head up to the other field, the north end of the field there, north end of the map, because that is where we have our other field that is currently being harvested at the moment. Also, the reason why I went for a truck too is because they can zip around the map a lot faster than the tractors can. This is the max speed of this is 83 kilometers an hour, so it's about 30 kilometers faster than faster than the tractors I have at the moment. So it's a nice little change of pace when you have to zip around the map, which is very nice. So also this works for our auto loading trailer that we already have as well, which is a good little feature. Alright, let's come up here, and we'll grab our trailer up here, or grab our combine up here, and then set it on its way again. Because I think right now, the way it's working is we have the combine, it's just sitting there. I don't think it's not actually working at the moment. There we go. And then we can also use our fertilizer tractor up here and just fertilize us. I feel like there should be like a driveway or something up here to go straight into the grass. I could add that, I suppose. Let's go ahead. I think the combine's on the north end of the field. Yep, there it is. Let's go ahead and and we have to get a plow over here. I think we might borrow Spud's plow at some point and then just combine these two fields. Whoop. No, don't go take cruise control on. There we go. Let's grab this guy over here. And, is that going to be too high? I don't think so. It's going to be close. Close indeed. Is it 2? Should be fine. would be pretty strange if the only thing this didn't take was oats. I don't know why it wouldn't take oats though. Is it too close to the edge? That's bizarre. So this is funny. I'm not even using any mods, too. That's the funny part about this. Alright, well, let's try and drive the truck around then and see what happens. That's bizarre. Because that should be no problem. Oklahoma farming, how's it going? I wonder why that's not working. That's strange. Close cover. Open cover. Oh, there it goes. That's bizarre. I don't know why I didn't do that before. I was like, that doesn't make any sense at all. Ah, well. That's the way it goes sometimes. Get that combine on there. So we actually planted this field right here with canola. Didn't need any lime, so that's good for us. And this field is currently the field we're working on right now. So we don't have quite enough money for this anymore now that we've purchased that truck and trailer as well. But it allows us to sell things too if we need to. I don't think anything's on... there's any great demands right now. Well, that's not true. There is a great demand, but I don't have it. It's like wood chips, I think. Soybeans. It's better than that. Let's go ahead and grab the combine here. Set it on its merry way again. You've been on TV twice? Cool. Alright. Fired up here. There we go. Alright, so one thing I was kind of confused about was come over here and take a look at this little area on the field. After we cultivated it, there was like a little section here that looked like it had grass on it still. Or like it looks like almost like the field's been extended or something like that. So I don't know what the deal is here. So I don't know if I need to grab a plow and plow that under again or what the case is. I mean, we could do that, I suppose, while we're waiting. Yeah, let's grab this guy here. I think Spud still has a plow. Let's take a quick peek. We don't want tractors, we just want... I guess it would be implements. Maybe we want to do it this way. Might be quicker just to take a look. Oh, he does have a plow still. Okay, sweet. Yeah, let's just go ahead and borrow his plow. And we'll get that little section of land. There we go. Good. I do like this tractor. Looks pretty slick. Alright, so we need to head south down here. I've never seen one of these in the shop at all, ever. I think the biggest thing we had in the shop was like a 88,000 series. I think that's what it was. We had one on the property for a bit there, but I think it was either sold. I think it was rented out for a bit or something. I don't know. I don't keep track of all that. I'm going to go straight here. Grab Spud's plow, and then we'll... yeah, just keep going straight. Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing we've had in the shop so far, something like that. I don't think we've seen anything quite bigger than that. There's an S670 combine in the shop right now, which is kind of interesting to see. Haven't jumped inside the cab. I may do that at some point. It'd just be cool to see in there, see what it's like, basically. 43 kilometers an hour is the max speed in this. That's not too bad for a tracked unit. It'd be kind of scary actually to drive that down the street with this. Alright. Almost down at Spud's area here. Let's go ahead and grab one of his plows. His plow. I think he has one plow. That's what his area looks like. I haven't been down here in a bit actually. Very nice. Kept that service area there. kept that small. That's like a medium-sized combine, I think. Yeah, let's just hop back in here. I love how maneuverable this thing is. It's crazy. Alright, let's get hooked up. You're gonna have enough space to... Oh yeah. There we go. Perfect. My problem is now I have to go from like the southerly tip of the most southern part of the map to the most northerly part of the map, basically. Which is a bit of a bummer, but it's all good. I don't really want to buy a plow. For situations like this, I don't really think it's necessary, because like you could buy a plow and have it for on standby, but because we're all on contractor status, like I can theoretically harvest Spud's fields and Spud can harvest mine. And, or I don't know how equipment would work actually. I don't think you could hook up to it if you weren't a contractor, weren't assigned the contractor status. At least that's how I remember it last time. Alright, continue along here. We're basically going to the northwest corner now. Anyways, so. Yep. In the right direction. Let's hope that the train doesn't come by. That'd be a bit of a bummer. Wouldn't be the first time though. Definitely have the train come by while you're driving right across the tracks there. So you're just kind of like la 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 la, and then the train comes by at the same time. Keith, how you doing, sir? Hope you're doing well. Just try and smooth off that edge there a little bit. Just a little bit. There's my solar field, which has been very productive for me. There's only a few there. What, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. 13 solar panels there. And that's great on the I have to admit it's great on the multiplayer server, because then you always have some cash. You're not like losing money every single time you hop on the server. Because like for example, when I play, I might fast forward time a couple times, and if you have anything leased and you're not making any money, then it's not so great. Same thing applies for anybody else who's on the server. I guess we'll just continue on this road. Finally got rid of the dead zone on the steering wheel again. I had it on there for ages, it felt like. And then I just decided to get rid of it, basically. I think what happens is it automatically resets. When there's like an update to the game, I think that's what happens. There's like a I don't know, resets all your resets things back to defaults, which is kind of annoying. So there's Country Gaming's cotton field there. Flag. That's where you sell milk, I believe. Alright, coming up to our fields here. Combine's probably pretty full. Actually, it's not full yet, because we haven't gotten the little notification saying, hey, it's full. Alright. Let's come up here. And let's drop the plow. Don't know if this is going to help at all. It may or may not. It's a big NO. Alright, allow create field, maybe then? There it is. That's weird. I don't know why this little section is like this. Or how it became not like that. Lower plow. I feel like it should be spread out a bit more. Yeah, that's all it's giving me is lower plow. Let's grab this little section here. I don't know if you can flip it either. Well, not this one at least. Well, it's kind of funny because look where. So if you look carefully, it's like plowing just to the right. It's pretty messed up there. How did we miss that little section back there? Really? Oh, it does flip. Well then. Lower that back down, get that little section there. And get that little bit. Good. Alright, so let's go ahead and flip this around the other way here. And then what we'll do is we'll connect these two fields up. And let's try and line that rear tire on the edge where we want to kind of join these up here. That should be good there. No, I need to go a bit further. But we'll do this anyways. That's not too bad actually. Just gonna try and line it up there a bit better. That should do it. Straighten her out a little bit. Lower it down. There we go. And maybe one more time. I like to see straight lines, if I can help it at least. There, that's not too bad actually. Alright, let's back up here. And we'll get this little section here. Again, we might have to do some horizontal passes just to clean it up a little bit. Let's keep the outer tire on the edge there. Doesn't matter which tire it is. Yeah, I'm gonna keep the small tire out there. There we go. It's basically in line with my track actually, so as long as I keep the track kind of like on the edge there, you're basically, I'm gonna be fine for this. Which is good. Good for me at least. I don't know if these particular tracks are like narrow tracks, so that they don't cause any problems with damage to the crop. I don't know if they are or not. I just went for these ones, so I was like, hey, you know what? Let's go for these narrow ones because just make it look a little different. I like how it spread it out a little bit, makes it a bit wider. Whoa. That's what happens when you stop paying attention. There we go, that's better. Let's get that. What we'll do is we'll keep going here just to about there. And we'll do a little loop. And let's grab this truck while we're out here. Looks like the combines be unloaded anyway, so this works out quite well. Yeah, it's too bad I have to use this one over the other ones. I know Country Gaming and Spud have both had problems with the unload points on this map with the belly dump trailers. Maybe they figured it out now, but I know they had a trouble originally. There we go. And back up to where we got. And let's do a little loop here again. Get ourselves lined up once again here. On that rear tire. Once again here. There we go. Just start plowing back here. And kind of gauge where we're going based on our front track. That's pretty good actually. And let's get this little section here. Perfect. Nice. I rarely do plowing. There we go. That's that area cleared up there. Excellent. We could expand this field out, but I really don't want to, because what's going to happen is the combine's going to go... depending how you set it up, it'll go like way down the side there. Where that little tiny little... Should be able to get that. Alright. Let's do this little section over here. That's pretty easy with this tractor because the outer track basically is the back tire. All you do is line up your track with the where you want to go, basically. I don't know if I can do it from inside the cab. You kind of can, actually. You can kind of see it enough. It's much easier outside the cab, though. There we go. Join these two fields up here. Now, of course, something like this would be much easier with GPS, because then you just line it up, set it for a straight line, and then go. But plus, we don't have that on the server. Okay. Let's back it up, clean it up a little bit here. Stop. Of course, just a little segment. Thank you very much, John. Much appreciated, sir. Hope we're having a good Saturday morning here. It's been a pretty good morning for me so far, actually. Not anything too crazy as of yet. Drank some coffee, watched some YouTube. It's not too bad. Let's see what the connection like would be over here. I think it would be okay. And this is the reason why you have to be careful about setting up your combine in this particular direction, is because you have the railway tracks right there. So yeah. It's a bigger connection. I hate when they do that. We've stopped for an unknown reason. Oh, really? Let's go back to limit to fields for the time being. Let's grab this combine. So we harvest these oats. Yeah, these are only fertilized once, so that's the reason why we're not getting a super high yield, especially from oats too. There we go. Is anybody excited for the Anderson DLC? I've talked to a couple people that are like, kind of. This depends what type of person you are, really. If you like bailing, then you're kind of like, yeah. If you're like me and you're like, I'm okay with bailing, I don't mind doing it. Then you're probably in the same boat and like, yeah, that's cool, I guess. Train. I wish the train would like honk its horn as it went by. That'd be pretty sweet. Sound its horn, or however you want to say it. Well, it needs lime there, eh? The nearest lime is not near at all. And with that tracked, actually it's right. Actually, it's right there. Let's just hop into that tractor right there. And I should be able just to pop out that. And I think what will happen is if I buy some lime from Country Gaming over here, I think it'll just charge me, not her. I hope so, at least. There we go. Let's see. So this should give us the option to purchase lime or fertilizer from this. That one is seeds. The other one is fertilizer. Let's see. I don't know, I've never purchased something from someone else's. Let's find out here. Open this up. Oh no, that's just fertilizer. Shoot. Doesn't give me the option for lime at all. That's annoying. Is there a lime silo then? I don't even remember. There must be. No, placeables, miscellaneous. Salt fertilizer. Herbicide tank. Well, there's a herbicide tank and that's it, eh? It's not what I wanted at all. Guess we'll take a little jaunt down to my neck of the woods then. That's a bit annoying. I don't really see a fill area there. Let's take a little jaunt down here. Jock, how you doing today? Hope you're doing well, sir. Enjoying a lovely Saturday morning. Cow area there. That's a looking truck actually. It's like a teal, like a pearl color. Looks like a little bit. That's for. Oh, that's the milk. That's kind of cool actually. I don't know why they put it down in like milk like that, but can I fill this? I should be able to. 15,000 liters of milk. Cow pastures at 800,000 liters of milk capacity. That's pretty good, actually. None of those milk jugs disappear. Looks like that's a no. I don't know where you sell milk. Let's take a quick peek. I've never sold milk before, believe it or not. Milk you can sell at the Central Grain Elevator, at the port, which is the sawmill. That's not too bad actually. All right, back to getting lime. There we go. Country Game's got like a little bit of a step system there. I'm not sure if that's intentional or not, but it's happened. I go all the way back up to our farm to grab some lime. And this is where having a faster tractor would be nice. This one is super. It's 150 horsepower, so it's pretty powerful, but it's slow. So slow. So I may invest in a 5M for fertilizing, because they do about 50 clicks, and they're not too expensive, like 125, something like that. Alternatively, I could always get a second fertilizer spreader and just use it just exclusively for lime. That's also a possibility. There's our solar field. It's silly powerful on a server, maybe a bit OP even. There we go. I missed a box of eggs there. There's one inside as well. That's fine. Let me just clean that up before I forget about it again. That's too funny. Let's just pick it up. Take a little walk over here. Actually, we just throw it. As long as it's kind of in that general area, it should be fine. There we go. We'll just chuck that one over there too. I mean, they're just eggs. They're not going to break or anything. There's our grain. I think what I might do is I might bring the skid steer over here and pick up a wheel loader at some point for that southern area there. And then we'll probably put like a cow pasture down there. Oops, sorry. Put a cow pasture down there. And then use the wheel loader for the cows and sheep. Alright, let's drop off this fertilizer up here. Let's do the other side actually. I think it's where I put it off last time. Yep, right there. Oh, that's lime right there. Okay, I guess we could do it this way then. I just need to make sure we get the lime. Not the fertilizer. that then. Good morning, 12:13 here. Should be going to bed, but saw your stream. Oh, Boomer, well, thanks very much for stopping by. Spud, good morning. Nicholas, good morning, sir. There we go, that's what we're looking for, the lime. There we go. Helper H has completed their tasks. I guess that means they are done harvesting, which is excellent. And that guy has finished seeding that field. So what I can do here is I can just drop this lime up by that field there and just constantly switch between two. What is the trick to throwing items? I've yet to master that. It's right click. So when you pick something up, it's a left click, and then it's a right click to throw items. Usually you have to kind of like tilt yourself like in a 45-degree angle, facing kind of diagonally up, and then you hit the right click button and then it'll just throw it out there. It's not too bad. Put canola down there. Where's our little, there it is. Yep. This one's going to get replaced at some point soon. I mean, having two tractors is nice, but one of them's kind of like a big cultivator, seeder type tractor, and the other one's kind of like a, well, it is a utility tractor in real life, so only makes sense to be a utility tractor in the game too. Okay, Spud. Alright, so let's head north. This is by Country Gaming's area here. And it's 0902. 0900, you could say, I suppose. But what I never quite understood is why the engine sounds kind of make kind of like they should always just be a constant. I don't know why. I'm not sure if in real life it does that. Like I don't normally travel with a tractor between places where it kind of goes what seems like, you know, full RPMs, then drops down to like an idle sound almost. It's kind of bizarre. This is just Spud coming in here. Nicholas, been a while. How you doing, sir? Hope everything has gone well with you in school and all that jazz. Assuming you're still in school. But, yes. Oh, Spud's in, I think. Oh, there he is. Yep. Spud joins the server. There we go. Making our journey over to this area here. What I'll probably do is I'm just going to fertilize, or I should say lime, the whole area so that I don't have to do this again shortly. And that'll make my life a little easier. Slowly but surely making our way there. See, I don't know if you can hear the engine sounds. They're like, that's really bizarre. Also, I don't know why my music has stopped. Let's go to my playlist, I think that is. Toggle playlist. Yeah. I hit shuffle, I don't know why it there. And the lighter it is, the further you can throw it. Yep, exactly. You can hear it a little. Yeah, it's not super important. I just thought I would mention that I noticed that sound. I don't know how loud the music is in comparison to my voice, but in my ears it doesn't sound too loud. My voice definitely sounds louder. Then again, I can hear it in the earphones. I can also hear myself talking too, so that probably doesn't help. So I can grab some. So what I'll do is just hire a worker up here because lime, you just go through a silly amount of line. And you need a solid fertilizer spreader to do that. Alright. I think I might put in a little path up here or something. Oh, there's a train right there. See what I mean? It just comes out of nowhere. Then someone's gonna be like, game over. Let's unfold the arms there. That is quite close to the edge there, isn't it? Oh, it's because the whole thing's been... Oh, that's a pain in the arse. It's because it doesn't need lime. Just a little section does. That is annoying. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Alright, let's grab this worker up here, or this combine. Yeah, so as long as I put something like... canola or soybeans up here, I'd probably do it with a small combine, it'd be fine. Might just take a little bit of time. There we go. Alright, so let's take a look at this field. That needs to be fertilized. That's been fertilized twice already. So I guess what I really should do is grab this guy. Empty out the lime over there and then grab the fertilizer, I guess. Now the AI has its good days and bad days. I've had times where it does like an amazing job, and I'm still really surprised. I'm like, how the heck did it actually do that? And other days you're like, what? Alright. Let's set it up on the north end of the field and have it come south. There's our join right there that we made. But I'm going to keep your plow up here for the time being until I buy the other field, unless you need it again. Expand the arms out and prepare for fertilization. Alright. There we go. Excellent. Let's grab the truck. Move that out of the way. So we got 28,000 liters of oats up here, which is okay, I suppose. Not super amazing. And let's move this off. Do a little bit of landscaping over here real quick. Stop there. Do I watch GeForce? No. Definitely do not. I don't know who that is. I watch some video game players, but not too many. Just depends what they're playing. Like right now, lately I haven't watched too much. I've been watching a bit more fishing videos, but I've been watching a little bit of Biffa indie games on City Skylines a little bit. Fooster for Hunter Call of the Wild. I've been watching all that too. So, all right. Landscaping? Yes, I would like to landscape. Look, another train there. Alright, we want sculpting. So we want to flatten the ground. So I want to try and... Let's see if I can do it here. Oh, I can too. Oh, there goes all my money. Literally, like, that goes all my money right there. And I'm out. So I want to kind of flatten that out a little bit. Because it's pretty unlikely. Just want to make it so it's unlikely to kind of come off this way here. To drive off the edge there. So I'm going to flatten that section out there. And then maybe I'll smooth that down so it kind of goes into a bit more of a gradual turn there. Could be a nice place to put a house actually right there. Or I could bring this mountain all the way around the edge here and then put a house right there, which could be kind of cool. What are we planning up there? I'm not sure yet. I think I like the idea of the house actually. That's kind of neat. Okay, that's all I can do right now because I've run out of money. So let's go take a look at where the best place to sell oats is right now. Oats, 1100 at the central grain elevator. I can do that, no problem. Put our cover on here. What I could do is... Ooh. Didn't turn my wheel enough. Went a little bit too fast there. There we go. And we'll just head down to the central grain elevator, sell these oats real quick. There we go. Well, what are we planting? Not planting. I'm not planting anything yet. I think maybe beans might be the way to go for now. Alright. Let's go up here. Slow her down here. Take this left turn. That's when I'm driving the truck around. This happens all the time. I'll be driving the truck around the game like this. And then I'm like, oh, I kind of want to play American Truck Simulator now. It happens more often than not. Guys, this is, in comparison to American Truck, this is a poor simulation of truck driving, at least. You don't have the sounds like you do in American Truck Sim. That's my opinion, at least. Oh, why did I go this way? Oh well. Should have gone the left, taken a left turn up there. There we go. Also, the roads aren't designed for trucks either. But I'll show you why I picked this trailer over the belly dump trailers up here in a second, because I think it's going to be quite obvious in a moment here. I'm amazed you haven't moved on to a new map by now like everyone else seems to be. Nah, I'm still enjoying myself. Although I haven't really seen too many maps that have really jumped out at me either. That's the other reason why I haven't jumped into something new. Alright. Here's the central grain elevator here. So, here's the reason why I wasn't too keen on a belly dump trailer. So if we come up here, you'll see that that could have worked maybe. Would have been a little rough though. See, like, look at this. And this is, I'm just using in-game stuff here too. So like, I don't know if you saw that or not. This is just in-game stuff. And that's why I'm like not too keen on the belly dumps in this scenario, because they just kind of lose control at one point. There we go. 31 grand. I could live with that. All right. Take this back to. Actually, we'll just leave it down here, because I might, quote-unquote, sell some more grain. I'm still on the starters map, but slowly thinking about moving to a new map. Yeah, I just haven't seen anything that really would have been really like, oh, that looks awesome. So we put canola there. We're going to put beans on the other map there. On the other section, I should say. And what Spud's up to. Oh, he's slowly heading up here. I haven't upgraded this seeder yet. Just maintained this same seeder I kind of started off with. Here we go. It's a good size. It's a direct seed as well. So like when you're seeding with this, it's actually not too bad having the smaller seeder because they can move pretty quickly. But when depending on what you're doing, of course, like harvesting of this size is slow, but seeding is fine because you just just keep rocking along. I think Spud's just behind me there. He's gonna catch up. He's got a faster tractor than I do. I think he's got the JCB. if I saw that correctly. Yeah, that's why he's slowly catching up to me. He can go just a tinsy-wincy bit faster. Alright. I should indicate here, that'd be funny. There we go. So we got that fertilized up there. So we got 2 stages of fertilization on the one field and 1 stage on the other field. So when we go ahead and start seeding, we will have 2 stages of fertilization. And I believe that Amazon Condor that Spud has is a no-till as well. So that'll work out for us. Yeah, so eventually I'll need to flatten that out a little bit. Make it a little less ridiculous. And then go east-west here. Just send Spud a quick text there. Here we go. So do you ever do sugarcane? I was just wondering. It seems no one does it. Like, is there any reason why? I just, I don't like the process of harvesting sugarcane. And we don't. I think the other reason why is because I live in Canada and we don't really have sugarcane here either. So I think that's the reason why I'm not so like, I want to do sugarcane. I'm just kind of like, oh, there's a little fluff of grass there. Oh, goodness. Let's go ahead and grab this tractor. I don't know if we can make it in time. That's the reason why I'm not too jazzed about sugarcane. I think at least. Let's grab that little piece of fluff. Mr. Robson, how are you doing this morning? I'm doing very well, thank you. Yourself? This game looks awesome. I can't wait to get an Xbox One, even though I know you're playing it on the computer. Oh, okay. Yeah, you can. I think you can play on Xbox, PlayStation. I think. Don't know. I really don't follow consoles closely at all, to be honest with you. So I'm definitely the wrong person to ask about console-related questions. All right. Let's get that outer tire just over there again. Like we did before. That should be enough. Not quite. And let's see, is it Y? Yeah, that was indeed Y. Let's go ahead and get that little... Oh, are you serious? That's a pain. There, how about now? Are you gonna get it now? There we go. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are on both PC, but on both. PC's better though. Yeah, PC's just better just because, primarily because you can get. Well, I guess they've been pretty good about the mods actually. On the console, it seems like so. They seem like they're pretty good, but I just haven't. I don't know. I don't keep track what's there on consoles. I think the funny thing about that seeder, I think that seeder only takes 270 horsepower as well. Simply because of mods, yeah. That's really what it boils down to. Especially more like the mods we're seeing right now, like the fairly simple ones, haven't been a big issue. But once you get into some of the bigger, like Horseplay, for example, and the GPS mod, stuff like that, that's when you start to see a bigger difference. Let's grab this little guy here. And let's do this little corner that apparently he missed for some random reason. There we go. Yeah, I don't know why he missed that. Perfect. Take a quick look for that. Oh, I'm glad I looked. Oh man, the number of times I've almost been dinged by that train just driving around. That's why I kind of like the fact that you do that. There used to be a mod in 17 actually that you'd have a train like randomly going around the map, but it's funny that they added that same feature to the game as well now. On multiplayer servers, I should say. So now it's like as if someone is actually driving the train all the time, which is kind of neat. So, all right. Like I said, having this size of seater is pretty efficient, because all you do is just drop the wings down, and it's good to go. I think. Let's see. I don't know if there's anything. The next size up is what Spud has. I think that's the 6-meter one. That's the 9-meter one. That's not a direct seed. Oh, you can do it with a Star. It looks like, and that's 420 horsepower at 14 meters. But then at 15 meters, you need 270 horsepower. So I don't know why. So you get 0.6 meters more. 8,000 liters is 80. Oh, this carries more. So that's why, if you may want to do that. So. And then the Great Plains is just a seeder that you need to cultivate first. So. And then of course you can get up to like the Terminator stuff, which I don't have the horsepower for that right now. Like that part right there, 450 horsepower. The one I have right now, it's just too small for that. Now, it's a mod to stop the train. Oh, is it really? Yeah, exactly. All right, let's do a little bit more landscaping in that little section. And flatten out the land here a little bit. And then, what's the smooth button? I think it's just the middle one here. And what does C do now? They changed that? Change configuration shape, but why is it doing anything? That's bizarre. So let's go ahead. Oh, change the strength. That's interesting. Oh, son of a gun. Didn't want to do that at all. So I'm just smooth it out. So it's not such a ridiculous edge. So you could drive down it if you had to, at least. There we go, that's a bit better. That's a pain. I have to re-plow that now. There, that's good enough for now. Yeah, when I have a huge chunk of change, I might just make that a whole edge there. Oh, that's a pain. Why did it have to do that? Gonna have to go ahead and get that edge again. That's gonna be a weird edge to do too, though. Alright, let's flip it around here real quick. Yeah, look at that. What because I flattened some land. And that's the way I've still yet to use a land tool. There's no backup option. Yeah. It's not too bad, mind you, but situations like that just occurred there are kind of annoying. So what I could do is I kind of just make it a straight line all the way down. But you can see it kind of goes all over the place right now. I guess we'll leave it for the time being after we take this crop off. So it's that's the adjustment I just made there. So now it's like you could drive up it or down it if you want to, but just don't drive off the edge. I don't think. Let's just see if we have any placeable fences. I know there are some. I don't think I have them on the server. No. Profi mode. Manure shop. On this platform, you may buy manure with manure spreaders, shovels, forks, and conveyor belts. You can buy manure trailers in front of it. In easy mode, you can buy manures with trailers in front of the manure shop. Well, that's kind of nice, actually. So if you wanted to use manure to spread for whatever reason. It would be decoration, maybe? No. Wouldn't be a shed, that's for sure. Silos. I mean, you could put something like that down there. That would be silly. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just going to leave that for the time being, I guess, then. Not much I can do about that now. Although we could make that into... We could expand the field out there. That's another option we could work on. Is expand the field out to that area, but I definitely would have to make this transition a lot nicer than what it is right now. Because if I don't, that's going to be a little crazy. Yeah, but it would be nice if it did have a backup option on when you're using that landscape tool. It's like, it'd be nice if it was like, do you want to confirm these changes, for example? Something like that would be easy, a fairly easy thing. But it's kind of like, it happens in real time, so maybe, I don't know. It might be difficult to set up. Maybe, I don't know. It's fine, the little section of land between these two fields needs lime, but nothing else does. Not yet. So, that little strip right there. And apparently that little strip right there needs lime as well. Go figure. So eventually, we'll grab that field there too. And fertilize 50%? That should be 100%. Is it really gonna fertilize 50%? Oh, that's a pain. Oh well. Maybe I should have cultivated it all first, apparently. Because that's been fertilized, and now that's putting fertilizer down, so it should have gone to 2 stages. It's bizarre how it works, I find. So yeah, we'll buy this field eventually here. And then you have all this land up here. You can plan before you do things like that. Yeah, exactly. And I guess when you buy this section, you get all of the... No, you just get that little area there. You don't get this. But you could... take this field all the way... yeah, all the way back here if you wanted to. I mean, you have to buy both of those sections of lands though, so this would be 448,000 and 300,000 for that little section, but then you could expand the field out to like around here basically, or even out there too, closer to the road. That's a pain. I thought it was going to be fertilizing twice, but apparently it's only doing it once. Lame. Don't know why it's not doing it twice, but anyways. C'est la vie, I suppose. Yeah, because it should be fertilized twice. I don't know. Because I fertilized that. Yeah, I don't know why it's not fertilizing this. Maybe because I don't have any fertilizer in it. I wonder. Let's go do a little test here. See if that's... That would be funny if it were the case, but it's a hard worker, so I don't know why it wouldn't just automatically fertilize. Let's find out though, just for testing's sake. See if it makes any difference at all. I believe it's... Is it liquid fertilizer? Oh, that's lime, that's why. That would indeed be the reason why that's not working. Let's do a little chop down here real quick. Yoink. And then we'll try and fill it up from here and just see if it makes a difference. But I really don't think it will. And this should charge me, not country gaming. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Now we have a little bit of fertilizer and a little bit of seed in there. So, maybe it'll make a difference. Don't think it will. Let's just test this. I would laugh if it did, though. Let's just back up here quickly. Get lined up a little bit here. Now if we see a darker little strip here, I'm gonna laugh. No, it's the same. I don't think Spud, yeah, he can't get all of that, so. Yep, not making a difference. That's a pain. Oh well. We'll come by with some other style of. There we go. Spud should be able to get the rest of that there. Take a little look around the perimeter here. One thing I think that's stuffed in FS19 is the VGA. I like good idea, but it's useless in your multiplayer. I have one more farm with only one BGA. Yeah, exactly. So the BGA isn't super great on multiplayer because it's basically no one else can use it except for me. Is the downfall of it. So here's that little pathway that's there right now. I think that's everything else. Oh, there's a little section here we missed. Let's just get that. I don't know if it's because of the. It might be because. Oh, did I not lower it? Nope. Let's see. I think it just looks like it needs to be seated, but it really doesn't. That's what's happening here. Yeah, that's got the texture. That does too. And that, yeah, it's just a different coloration. There we go. Fold that up. Take that back to the main farm. Yeah. I think I might smooth this edge down here too a little bit, so I'm not like to a dive bombing down the hill. There we go. $9,000. Yeah, I'm just rolling in cash. I notice that if you're playing on console or PC, that the roads really small. I think they should have made the roads a little. Oh yeah, it would be nice if the roads were a bit wider. I agree. Yeah, for a lot of things, like it'd be nice to have a slightly wider road. But it's like that in real life too. Like this is more like a year, like a lot of American style roads or Canadian roads, they're pretty wide because you have to factor in like removing snow a lot of the time. All right, there we go. Take this back to the farm, put it away. I suppose I could wash it off, but I haven't washed anything off since I. That's not true. I have, but it wasn't mine. It was Spud's. I washed off Spud's tractor, I think, once when I borrowed it, because it was clean when I got it. So I was like, I better leave it at the clean tractor when I head off. There you go. Fields are planted now. This is good. Animals probably are doing all right. They might need some water. Let's just put this back in the shed over here, and let's go for this one right here. And it's funny, I always find backing up is easier with two hands. Don't know why. Because I make... Well, this thing is pretty hard to back up still. It's very, almost too responsive sometimes. There we go, slow and steady wins the race here. Just like in real life. There we are, perfect. That's that. Let's grab the water chiller over by the sheep, I believe. We'll just top off our sheep real quick. Although I might say if I got one building, so all my stuff is dirty big time. And this area right here is, I'm setting it up for cows, eventually. Maybe that's what I should do with my next chunk of change I get. Just finish off the landscaping I've been trying to do for ages now. Alright, let's give our sheep a little bit of water here. There we go. See how they're doing otherwise. Cleanliness, that's not too bad. Food, that's okay for the time being. Yeah, the chickens are never happy. There we go. I think what I will do, I can't have the weight. It's funny, I like the way the tractor looks with the weight better than the loader, which is why the loader's never on. Alright, oh, she's got a sheep over here. I thought she got rid of them. I guess she didn't. There we go. Might as well just give Country Gaming's sheep a little bit of water while I have the water trailer out. No, they actually needed quite a bit. A lot? Well, that's quite a bit more. We'll just top off here. And go give our horses a little bit of water too. Like so. Alright. Oh, she's got the front loader there. Which one's that? The Volvo, I think? Ah, or is that the Livestock? That's the lever. Oh, what's a JCB? Just looks funny with without the dual tires. Huh. Yeah, Country Game's got a little bit of everything over here. Oh, she's using the dual one. She likes that pearl color too, that whatever color you want to call that. Maybe it works better with that style truck though too, which it's possible actually. Alright, I think our water is probably good now. Yep. Let's go give our horses a little bit of... Oh, did she move her horses? I just realized they weren't... Oh, maybe she did, or maybe she got rid of them. Maybe they're down here with the cows? I don't know. There were a bunch of horses here at one point. Or some horses. Yeah. Maybe she got rid of the horses. I see the water is still free from the water tank. I was thinking there was a bug that wasn't a fixed release. Oh, yeah, I don't know. That's for the milk. This is the cow area for Country Gaming. And then there's the little water tank there area. Seems like such a small pasture for a bunch of cows. And my little water tank is dwarfed in comparison to that giant water tank the Country Game is using over there. Hey, still love you, I suppose. Yeah, I don't know where the horses got off to. Maybe they're on the hill over there. I suspect the horses were abducted by aliens. Yeah, exactly, Spud. It's a trap! Some trees. Is the sawmill. Should you decide to do any logging. And here is the solar hill. The Country Gaming Solar Hill area. has some solar panels randomly spread out all over the place. Yeah, it looks like there's no horses to be seen. Because this is where they would be. Around this area, I suspect. And she's doing the same thing I am over there by leveling out the area. Isn't that meant to be the cows? I don't know. I don't think they changed the... Oh, I guess you got rid of the horses. They were like right over here. Alright, let's top off the water again. We used some of it for the cows. There we go. Perfect. Alright, I'm going to take a quick bio break here, and I'll be back momentarily while this is filling up. Ugh. Alright, there we go. Looks like that trailer is filled up now, which is excellent. Let's just put it back by the cows, or the sheep over here. There we go. Right over there. And then we'll place it... Yeah, that's fine. Right here. There we go. Also, this little typhoon thing is pretty sweet for moving trees out of the way. Well, I'm still not sure why I can't raise up this little chunk of land right here. I don't know what the deal is. I feel like there's like something that I'm missing in here, and that's the reason why I can't raise it up. But everything else is fine except for this little area here. And I don't know what the deal is. Maybe there's a stump over here that I'm missing. I'm not sure, Spud. Do you got anything needs help on? All my stuff was just growing right at this point. Let's see if we can straighten this up here. We might be able to. Look at that. Like a champ. We'll just set it in the middle. No, maybe we won't. We'll set it against the fence here. Less likely to hit something. And knock it over again. There we go. Good. I think we'll do the same with the loader over here. Just drop the weight. For the time being. Also, apparently I've been committed to going for a walk at 10:30 now, so. So I don't have a crazy amount of time. Have you got the place anywhere mod? It may help fix that hole. I don't think I do. Oh, we're gonna be like that, eh? Okay. Apparently these front loader arms want to move around now. All I want to do is just flip them over. There we go. It's funny how you can do that like that. There we go. Let's get lined up here. Got the bucket. I guess this could serve as a front weight, as opposed to having the front weight on. In reality, it does. And let's just nudge this. There we go. Yeah, the funny thing is, this little bucket is actually smaller on the front loader than it is on the little skid steer, which is funny, but it's the truth. Because if I take a look at this right here, what capacity am I limited to here? 939 liters versus like 1200 liters. Seems a bit odd to me. Anyways. Let's go ahead and put this somewhere out of the way. Oh, right there, there's a little garage there. Let's drop the bucket there. And then, there we go. Now that's out of the way. I won't run into it. If I run into it, I don't know how. Bucket full of solid fert weighs quite a bit. Yeah, exactly. Alright. Get that hooked up. There we go. And we still have about, I think we have 700,000 liters of slurry still, if memory serves. Something like that. There's a little dolly right there. Let's just move this cultivator out of the way, because we don't need it anymore. There we go. Now I can move it with this tractor, but I couldn't. Well, I probably could pull it, but not at full speed. It would be pretty slow. That's full. That's full. That's full. Oh, apparently our little shed there is full. Let's park it beside here then. Out of the way. There we go. Slowly, slowly. Will with the 3-point hitch like the first tool. Oh, those in real life are, I guess they're okay. If you're, yeah, wow. If you just need to lift up something off the ground, it's not so bad. But I think in this game it would be a little more, probably a bit more difficult than I would, than we'd want it to be. I suspect, at least. There we go. Now let's just move this over by that. The one over there. And this is the first flight we started off with. There we go. That's good there. Let's hop into Spud's tractor over here. I think Spud's the only one with JCB at the moment. Oh, it's a Valtra. Looks like a JCB with that color. I don't think I've actually used this Valtra. Is this the one you can switch around? Yes. Got your different SCVs there, different colors. Does the little joystick move? Just the pedals. And your throttle moves too. It's an electric throttle down there. Your def is right there. Let's head over here. They have an FS15 mod. Why not now? Oh, I don't know. I just, I think, I'm sure it's doable. I just don't think it'd be very practical in the game. Just because the way the forks work to begin with. Maybe it's better. I don't know. LOL, yellow for the win. Yeah, I guess so, eh? Now maybe Spud wanted this tractor up there. I don't know. But I'm bringing it down to his area now. Although he has kind of expanded a little bit. From a distance it looked like a JCB, but obviously it's not now that I'm inside of it. The big glaring Valtra, you know, kind of gives it away. Whoa. Steady now. There we go. What's Spud working on over here? Hawkeye, how's it going? Looks like he is harvesting. Look at that. Let's just bring this in over here and just, here we go. Take a little walk up here to see what Spud's working on over here. Oh, you're not wearing white, Spud. Normally Spud has a, oh, he's got a Challenger hat on, if you look at that. You can see that up there. Yeah, see? Challenger. I guess that's why he's got all yellow, because his truck's yellow there. Got the Challenger tractor there. The yellow loader. The yellow Valtra. The actual JCB fast track. This thing seems a little out of place here now. The Rosselmash. What was he working on up here? Oh, this was Field 19, yeah. Looks like he's got potatoes. I think he's waiting for me to put that mod on, the Homer mod that he found out. I like it FS19. I like it a lot. There's some things I wish they had kept from 17, but overall, it's pretty good. Anyway, 1:06 in the morning here in Australia, so I need to get to bed. Alright, man, have a good one, eh? What does he have on there? Looks like the sunflower header. That is indeed a sunflower header. Spargo Farms. Hello. This is the Rosselmash. Doesn't have any sunflowers down here, so we're just gonna drop this down here. JCB needs to make a comment. They do, kind of. No, it's JCB. No, they're not part of AGCO. So never mind, they don't. Does this have a... Oh, it does too. That's nice. Let's start hitting up Spud fields, I guess. Seems like he's on board. Yep. Just wanted to make sure before I started harvesting his fields. I was like, let's just check to see everything's fertilized down here as well. Yeah, that looks good. They're small fields, so they're easy to harvest. Yeah, for a second there I was thinking that AGCO, I think the JCB was part of AGCO. It might still be, I don't remember offhand. But like you have like Case New Holland, Fent, I believe is all the same company now. Challenger. It's canola Spud's got planted here, it looks like. Might need some lime in theirs. I forget what that tractor is. The Lindner? Thought he's made a yellow Lindner too. He's just gone yellow for everything. It seems like. It's not moving. We're good. For a second there I thought it was going to be, but the running animation's better than it used to be too. It used to be a lot worse. Yeah, so all my fields are all just harvested and just sitting there ready, getting ready to be harvested basically, so, or I should say growing. That's really what they're doing. There we go, Spud's got his truck here. That's fine, this little truck does quite a bit of work. And it was faster than any tractor basically, so it worked out really well. JCB is independent. Oh, is it? Are they? I wasn't sure. I know our local Case dealer is also a JCB dealer, so I couldn't remember if they were independent or not. Been watching you since FS13. You should revisit FS13 Idaho. Oh, that was a good series. It'd be hard to recreate that though. That's always a problem when you try to revisit a farm. I don't know. I'm not a super creative person, so I end up doing a lot of the same thing. Like, even though it would be years between the two, I probably would end up doing almost an identical thing. But it's just the way I roll. All right. Let's get that. It ain't pretty, but it works. Yeah, exactly. Nice little combine though. I think it's a bit bigger than the small John Deere one, if I had to guess. A big old turn here. Got probably about 2 passes left. This one and one other one, and then this field will be done. That's the nice thing about having small fields, but small fields mean small profits usually. So it's nice to have bigger fields, which is the reason why Spud got field 8. Alright. Let's grab these little bits down here that we missed. There we go. Empty it out there. Doge. Or dog. However you want to say that. There we go. Nice. Let's get that last little bit there. Perfect. And then we got the other canola field here. That's funny when it happens like this. When you have such a small field, it's amazing how quick it is. But then when you have like a small implement on a large field, it feels like it takes forever. And you're like, ugh. I think Spud's just started spraying that one. Yep, he was gonna start doing there. Give myself a little bit of space there. I can go north-south, no problem. Yeah, with small fields, it doesn't take much to do to fertilize things. or harvest or anything really, which is nice if you want to just hop on, do something real quick, and then hop off. But like the field I started with, field was at 7. It's a medium-sized field, so you're kind of like you're bound by, you know, how much time you want to spend doing it, I guess. There we go. Get a little turn here. Excellent. Yeah, it's nice when you can finish up the field. One of the reasons why I like Old Streams Farm is because of that too. I think he's bringing that map out, I believe, for FS19, or I think he was. I wouldn't mind playing Old Streams on a server, actually. That'd be a lot of fun. Or Valley of the Old Streams, I should say. And especially with multiplayer the way it's set up now, with like the farm manager style, I think that would be kind of neat. Because then you can all have your own little area, and the map is quite large. Or at least it feels quite large, despite the fact that it's only like a 4x map. But like on a really big map, I don't know how that would, I think performance might suffer a little bit, to be completely honest with you. Where did Spud get off to? Oh, it's right there. I don't know if he's gonna... No, he's just gonna wait there. Wait for the next pass. Alright. Lift this up. Yeah, it's funny, because you can be way more efficient with GPS. But, you know, on small fields, it doesn't feel like it's necessary. Although you still feel inefficient when you don't do the whole field like that. But. At least that's how I feel. Now, normally I'd be on on Discord as well, but I just happen to have music on, so Spud's a bit quiet at times. So with music, the sounds of the engine, and me talking at the same time, I might miss what he's saying. There we go. Take a big old turn here. There we go. Got the pipe out already, so we're good. Just go full speed, and then Spud can adjust. There he goes. Hello, Rage Train. There's a Rob Zombie's song that kind of starts with rage, but it's Rage in the Cage. There we go. I don't think Spud's used that combination for a while now. Just gotta do the end bit here. It's a bit easier than making a really tight turn. There we go. Spud, did you ever try that Homer not the Homer DLC, but the Homer pack in your single player at all? I can't remember if you said yes or not to that. Or yes or no to that. This little hill is not doing very well in this combine. Look at those tires just spinning there. Darren, hello. There we go. The funny thing is, if you have your pipe out like this and you go around a tree, you're not paying attention, you'll just right into the tree. Done that a few times. More than a few times. Excellent. Yeah, I have a bunch of the DLCs too, but the in-game works fine. No, I mean like the Homer. It works fine on. I thought you had problems with the potato harvesters from the Homer stuff. Or what would it be? Like that guy right there. Or these ones. Thought you had troubles with those, but maybe it might have been only on the server, or it might have only been in certain fields, I don't know. Looks like we probably got one and a bit passes to go. Maybe one if I can line it up nicely. It's funny, this song that's playing right now is one that Sergei Dyachev, I think, uses in his little intro. The Grimmy Large is okay, but small capacity. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm surprised we got this all in one pass. There we go. Nice. Finish that little section off there. Nice. I don't know. What's on field 23? Oh, soybeans. We can do field 23 and 22 probably now. Let's lower the header there. Unfold. Oops. Not unfold is what I was going for. There we go. And just take it up to, I believe there's a hitch in the back of this one. There usually is one. There we go. This one actually works, which is nice. Gonna head to field 23, Spud. Alright, it's up here on the left. Yeah, I'm glad I took the header off. I might have hit quite a few things by the time I got here. This is what, there was a header I had a while back that was like a folding header. That was in maybe 15? 22 and 23. Yeah. And it was a header like the one I have on right now. Same size roughly, but it folded up, which was super slick, so you didn't take the header off at all. You just hit the hydraulics, and then you're good to go basically. It's pretty sick. Let's do a headland around here. Got lots of bushes and whatnot around the edge. There we go. Now in reality I would want to avoid getting grass in there, because that would stain all of my soybeans. I mean in this case they're spuds, not mine, but still. That's what will happen in real life. If you were to like harvest a whole bunch of weeds and grass at the same time, you get stained beans, and then the elevator would be like, yeah, your beans aren't worth that much. Not anymore. Now they've been stained. That's no joke. Because when you spend your whole year, you know, getting ready for your harvest, then you end up mucking it up during the harvest time, yeah. Not cool. But, well, things happen sometimes. I think this is a higher yield. It feels like a higher yield than the canola. It's kind of bizarre. There's the junkyard there. There we go. Just giving ourselves a little bit of maneuvering space here. because it is a little tight in the edge there. Some people do like are very particular about how many passes they do before they start going up and down the field. I'm not too particular. There we go. There's the first headland done. That should be more than enough on both sides. If it's not, can always open it up a bit more. Excellent. I'll just take out this little section up here. There we go. Just let Spud unload that. Great. My junk's on the internet. Oh, you still got canola in there, Spud, it looks like. I think you just realized that too. Yep. It's fine, I'll probably be able to finish this field off without a problem. There we go. I love how quiet the cabs are in this game now. It's definitely very nice. A lot nicer than it used to be, that's for sure. There we go. Alright. Not too bad, not too bad. Not as efficient as the worker, mind you, but that's okay. We can live with it. Also having that dead zone turned off now is awesome. There we go. Spud's probably just unloading that trailer real quick and probably be on his way back, I imagine, soon. Not that we're getting close to being full or anything, but... Yeah, with soybeans, hey buddy. Mac and John, what's up? Hope you're doing well, sir. Supposed to be going for a walk later on today. It's a lovely day outside. Although right now it's quite lovely, although apparently we're going to get freezing rain at some point later on. Well, there's a freezing rain warning, I should say, specifically. So I'll be curious to see how that affects people. Come Monday, at least. If people are still without electricity. Let's get this pass down here. Spud on his way back here. Oh, he switched up, got the truck apparently. Maybe the silo was full down there. We're about like maybe like 40% full right now, so it's not the end of the world. Well, good buddy, how's your day going so far? Pretty good, thank you. Just unload while we're here. There we go. Jeremy, what's up? There we go. Figured might as well just do it like this. So a whole lot of maneuvering space up here, so if it was a big long stretch, I probably would have just started going, but in these scenarios, it's kind of, you don't have a whole lot of space to work with, so. There we go. Oh, so I was full of canola. I figured that was going to be the issue. That's why I didn't bring back the other one. It's all topped off on canola there. There we go. Gotta start selling some canola and spud. Guess you're waiting for a great demand, although I don't think I've seen too many great demands for canola or soybeans lately. Most of what I've seen has been like great demands for like wood chips, potatoes, and sugar beets. There we go. How are you doing today, Jeremy? Hopefully you're doing well, sir. Got about 2 passes left in this field, and then I'll be it. I think it's about 2, if I had to guess. Alright, zip around here. Yeah, definitely 2 passes left. I can get all that. Perfect. Alright. Yeah, I'm actually pretty curious to see how that Anderson DLC is going to work out. I don't know. It's hard to say how much. I don't know how much I'm going to use it. I don't do a whole lot of baling to begin with. But it'll be nice to have some like bigger options now. Because like, in terms of the size of the trailers we have like right now. Like if we look at baling technology right now. So you have, this one holds 16 bales, 16 square bales. And that's it for auto, this AORUS, that's the name I was looking for before, 8 bales. So now the new one's going to hold 24. So that's going to be a nice change to go from 8 to 24 basically. Mustang, what's up? Alright, that should be good, spud. Good. Hopefully it'll be able to just zip around to the next field over here. Maybe let's not risk it. There's no point in getting stuck. It's not really too bad to unfold and fold it back up anyway, so here we go. Let's get her hooked up. May have been able to do that with the header on. Maybe. Alright. Lots of space over here. Let's go ahead and hook up that header trailer once again. That must be all James's stuff. You. I'm not sure which is the best way to start this field up. It looks like fairly square, so you could go either way really, if you wanted to, I suppose. There's a pipe just coming out. You actually see that in the mirror too, which is kind of neat. I think you can see it once it's all the way out too, yeah. IGBT transmission. There we go. All these hills again. It's gonna show it again. Before, what was happening is the header was actually so far down, it was actually lifting up the front tires up off the ground on this hill. It's doing alright. ED workers work. Worker works. Oh, north-south. Oops. I have to hit the lower that, not turn it off. Yeah, north-south would be fine. East-west with those trees there, not so sure. Yeah, because you basically would run into all these trees right along here. Good. Let's break this field in a little bit here. John Deere 5R mod. Isn't there a 5R? Do they have a 5R in the game? Oh, no, you're right, they don't. Or to be considered a small tractor. Because the 5R series can get up to about, it comes up to 5105 for sure, 5125, maybe in the R series. And you can get 100 horsepower up to, I think that's 100 to 115 horsepower in the 5 series. I can't remember. I think that's what it was, at least. Something like that. I haven't seen too many, I haven't looked for too many 5R mods, but I haven't looked for any mods lately. The vanilla stuff has been pretty good, and the stuff from the mod hub's been pretty decent, so I'm not worried about it. Iain. What's up, Peter? Long time indeed, sir. I'm doing very well, thank you. Yourself? Seems like work's picking up for you a little bit over there. Looks like Spud's getting lined up for a pass here. Oop. Gotta try being efficient now. I don't have a whole lot of time left, I just realized. It's like la 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 la. I'm like, oh, what time is it? I'm like, oh, right. I'm supposed to be going out for a walk in about 20 minutes, so. Okay. Yeah, east-west isn't too bad on this field. But hard workers wouldn't be able to do it. Yeah, true. It's sowing time. We haven't quite started that yet, but it rains a lot lately. Yeah. Yeah, for us, we haven't, planting season hasn't started quite yet. Some people might be putting cover crops down, just broadcasting. But official planting season probably won't start till late April, I suspect, based on what we're seeing so far. Maybe earlier, depending on the weather, but usually April's when people start getting a little itchy to start getting planting, and then May is usually when it's in full swing for a lot of things, and then June for other things. Beans, like, you know, corn would be like mid-April to mid-May, depending on the season, and then beans could be late May or June in a lot of cases. Potatoes are usually in June. Or late May, one of the two. Again, depends on the season. And then hay, of course, too. It's mixed in there. It's almost time for beets and onions. Nice. Yeah, I don't know when I'm not sure when onions go in the ground actually. Because we have a Holland Marsh, just around the Toronto area there, and they do a lot of onions and carrots and potatoes. I don't think they do sugar beets though. So there's a lot of like potato equipment over there. Earth equipment, I can call it. There we go. Spud's getting lined up for this pass here. Almost time for beets already, that's crazy. There we go. Just stop. Well, I don't even need to stop at the end of the pass here. Spud's already got all of it. Alright, making our turn here. Crane cart. John Deere doesn't even make a grain cart, at least not in Canada. We usually, well, at work we use a Demco. What's the other one called? JJ. I think it's JJ something. Demco are the ones we see a lot of. There's also other brands too, of course, but that's one I can think off the top of my head. Just on the outside here now. That'll make our lives a little bit easier. Don't have to make such a sharp turn anymore. Probably got about 2 passes, well, 3 passes including this one, I guess. Movement, I guess. Something like that. Yeah, I've been following you on Instagram there, Peter, seeing what you've been posting and whatnot. It's kind of cool to see all the different machines. Yeah, definitely 2 passes up. There we go. Spud's got the Tatra truck there. It's a pretty cool truck, actually. Good. That's a wide turn now. Let's not hit the truck. There we go. What? Yeah. Alright, finishing up that last little pass there. That'll be 3 fields harvested. It's pretty easy when you have a... Yep, new case IH sold. Nice. Yeah, I haven't seen the new... that's not true. I guess I have seen some of the new case stuff. A couple people I follow on Instagram/Twitter. They post some of that... some of the new case. I think it's a new case Puma, if memory serves. Donald, what's up? There we go. Land up here. I know you're a JD fan. Well, I try to keep an eye out for some of the new stuff, but I don't follow it super closely. I don't sell the big ag stuff either. So that's the other reason why I don't keep a super close eye on it. I tend to keep more of an eye on the compact stuff to see what people are doing. There we go. Take it back to Spud's little area there. Yes, they're getting a facelift. That's good to see. Every tractor needs a good facelift every now and then. Are they updating the controls to like a, I don't know, I'm thinking called IVT, if I had to guess. No, just down here. Wow, they probably do have infinitely variable transmissions. Basically, so like you see how this, how the joystick moves? That's what a lot of tractors are going to these days. I believe that would be IVT. Not all tractors, mind you. You're probably just starting to get into the swing of the landscaping season, eh, Donald? I don't know where Spud wants this. There's no nice place to put it. You're at the car show with the new Bugatti. That car is awesome. Yeah, the new Bugatti Chiron. That thing is pretty sweet looking, I have to agree. My sister saw the Bugatti Chiron Lego edition, which is pretty slick. The show was awesome. The show was really good. I always like the Montreal car show. They always do a great job there. It's a very nicely laid out area. That's why I like it so much. Alright, let's get this out of the way. Whoa, sorry, Spud. Actually, we'll do. We'll just put it on their side here. So we can drive that combine all the way through. There we go. But the show was really good. I liked it. Got to see the new Ford Ranger, which was interesting. My wife likes the old style Ford Ranger. She thinks the new one's too big. I have to get her to go on a test drive one of these days to see what she thinks. There we go. Should be able to squeak this by here. There we go. Perfect. There's Spud's dog. I don't think I can pick up the ball from the dog. Oh no, I can. No? The ball's just moving. No? The dog's just gonna sit there and not do anything, apparently. Go figure. Alright, let's take a quick peek to see how our... Nothing much has changed over here. We were going to sell some grain, but I think we're good for now. Interesting little fact. I don't know if you can hear this or not. I have like a little air compressor sound on these now. I don't know. It's Spud's dog. He's going to do it again? Yeah, there it goes. It's got like a little air brakes. I hear it's... Our tractors haven't gotten to that stage yet here in Canada, although they do have them here all over the place. He's waiting to be fed, I guess. Yeah, I guess that's true, eh? I don't know if I can feed him. Can I feed the dog? No. Do I have to go to the dog to feed him? Yeah, I can't feed him. That's Spud's dog. Call him Bruno or something like that. This is Spud's farm here. I guess obviously he's expanded his silo complex. He started with a small one like I did, and then kind of expanded it. I don't know if it... did you get another one? Yeah, it's a separate one altogether. So I think you could probably put the expansions on the small one, couldn't you? Like if you go for a large silo extension, Increase the storage by your silos must be placed near your farm silos. So it looks like it probably could work with a small one like this or the large one like that. So there you go. And that adds an extra 100,000 liters. So for an extra 20 grand more. You can almost just buy another one of these for not much more. I don't know if it's worth it or not though. Anyways, folks, that'll be it for me for today. I'm supposed to be heading out momentarily, so thank you everyone for stopping by. Good to talk to you again, Peter and Donald. I'll talk to you guys soon again. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday afternoon or morning, whatever it is, and I'll catch you guys later.